What's up everyone, welcome back to Red and the Phantom Castle remake. In the last episode, I went and said how much I would love to show you all the colour version of this level, so I decided to go to a previous save file of the game, and I thought I would just show you around before we continue on with the story. So this is how it originally looked before I made everything black and white. And of course, your immediate reaction is probably going to be, oh, it looks so much better. And that's kind of the point. It's kind of the point of the game, actually, that the world is better with colour. And so should, you should think that when seeing it. But I just really wanted to show off how the level did look before. So I actually had one of these piranha plants that when it squishes red, it makes them flop down. And remember, I went and said that there was an underground hole that had just crypts and stuff in it. There wasn't really, other than a wee bit of Goopa, there wasn't really anything else of note down here. So I didn't keep it. Unfortunately, when I was making this, I wasn't very privy to allowing the game to run, like the performance of the game. I wasn't privy to making sure that I got the best performance, and so a lot of stuff had to be cut to make the game run better. But yeah, this is how the level looked before I went and decolored it all for the story. So yeah, let's continue on. Today is the finale, by the way, so I hope you're excited to see the conclusion of my first ever game, and let's go.
Whoa, this place has color. Nowhere else in the island has it, except those stones. Oh, spooky voice. I'm here.
1 minute, child. I'll be right out.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Oh my. Red, you've grown into such a strapping young person.
Thanks. But, who are you?
Oh, please, excuse my rudeness, as you were much too young when we first met. I am Aurelia the Seer. Or at least I was.
Wait, we've met before?
But of course, young one. How do you think you got to Solaria in the first place?
What? What do you mean?
Oh my. Now I'm certain I've said too much.
Wait, please, tell me what you mean.
Oh, I'd love to tell you, Red, but don't you have a queen to save?
But you're right, I gotta go.
Hold it, mister. You're 2 steps from passing out. Let me heal you. There we are, all healed up. What's the matter?
Huh? Oh, sorry. My wounds feel better now, but I'm still pretty tired.
Oh, Red. You're very young. By all accounts, you shouldn't even be here. I understand your wish to save Solace. Your will alone is remarkable. But truly ask yourself, is this truly how you want to spend your life? Even if you do save her, there will always be danger, bloodshed, death. You should have never been knighted. You were only 5. I know you love her, but she made a mistake knighting you. You could have such a peaceful life. Yet you willingly throw it away. Why? I don't understand why you put yourself through it all.
Solace trusted me to keep her safe. I've already failed once. I won't fail again.
There's no changing your mind. In that case, I'm glad I gave Froggo my key.
Yeah, Wait, what? You gave Froggo the key? He said he found it a month ago.
Found it? Oh, heavens, no. I did give him it 1 month ago, but I had it the entire time.
You had it for a year?
Yes, of course. Why are you shocked?
Shocked? I've been wilting away in a cabin, trying to figure out how to help Solace, and you've had the key the entire time.
Temper, temper, little knight. I sympathize with your situation, but don't you dare raise your voice to me. You need to understand there is more here at play than just what you want.
All I know is I could have been helping Solace a year ago, but you kept the key away from me.
Firstly, you were not ready to enter the castle. Secondly, you raise your voice to me one more time and I'll...
You what, spend another year wasting time?
This is it! You will learn some damn respect even if it kills you.
Whoa, Aurelia, don't you think this is a little overkill?
Overkill? For the Queen's Knight? How do you plan on saving Solace if this is overkill? Could it be the little knight is just a child after all?
What did you say, you old hag?
And welcome to the boss fight. I freaking love this from the song that Seafool James did for this boss to just how Aurelia and Red talk to each other. It's such a cool fight. So basically your objective is to dodge attacks and get these red orbs that will allow you to kind of do a bigger attack to the skeleton. A really cool thing about this entire like sequence and just Aurelia's character in general is, you know, Red has kind of been getting, you know, there's been a lot of like poor Red the entire game so far, and Aurelia is like the first character to kind of like give him some shit back, which I thought was really cool.
Is that all you got?
You're strong, but arrogant, and
Hey.
quick to anger, just like the other one. You need to get it through your round head, boy. You're not the only one who cares for Solace. Do not think for a second that you're the only one trying to save her. We all are.
Then why didn't you give me the key?
You were not ready to enter the castle. You have no idea what awaits you in there.
How? How do you know what's inside the castle?
Are you hard of hearing? I am Aurelia the Seer. I see all. I know all.
Then tell me what I'm going up against. Give me a chance.
It doesn't work like that, Red. If I tell you what I saw, it will come to pass.
Isn't that a good thing?
Not always. I may see an outcome, but my purpose is to guide you to or from it. To reveal any outcome would cause you to act differently, and the worst to happen.
So, you've seen what happens to me when I go inside the castle. And it's not a happy ending.
Red, everything you've experienced since you left the cabin was necessary. I truly believe in you, but I cannot tell you.
I understand. I'm sorry for what I said. And if you see Froggo, can you tell him I'm sorry too? I yelled at him. The one person who's always had my back. I treated him horribly. I'm worried I might not get to tell him myself.
I see a shining light in you. The same one that Solace probably seen. Now, pick yourself up and get back in the fight.
Oh, and a wee lovely happy ending. This is definitely another level that I really wish I could show you in
just
colour.
realized Aurelia didn't need to fight me. She knotted me up in seconds. Good thing she's on my side.
So yeah, Aurelia, she's not really, she almost has a bit of a
she
curse
said I was arrogant like the other one. Who's the other one?
in which, you know, she can see the future.
Who lives here? Why have I never seen any of this?
She can see the future, but she can't really, she can guide you, but the second she tells you what the future is, the worst outcome happens, and that's kind of the curse of her powers. And that actually, you know, that kind of effect is like it's quite deep rooted in the lore of Red and the Phantom Castle, or just even in the Red series
Love never
itself.
dies.
Because obviously she was the king's original seer, and then of course when he was gone and Solace was in charge,
Sauce, I'm almost there.
you know, she kind of took over. Right, we're heading to the Phantom Castle. Let's go.
Show me. Show me the castle. Show me him. Show me the way.
Is Red here? Did he show up?
You're a little late, Froggo. But he was here. Come. He has entered the castle. His battle begins.
Whoa. This place sure has changed. I can't believe I'm finally in here. Psst. Huh? Whoa! Hey! Welcome to the party, Red. Glad you could join us. Now this form I can work with. The power. Could have been a little taller, though. Hey, Red. Hey! Get back here!
And thus, the villain of Red's overarching story in the Phantom Castle is revealed at the very end. You know, for the entire game, there's not really been a villain.
Knocked over his best friend to escape upstairs.
Now, once we step into the castle, we can finally see that there's been something lurking in here. And the second Red entered, it's latched onto him and taken his form in an eviler version. And I really like this, because up until now, it's been quite light. You know, there's been some kind of serious themes of trust and betrayal and all that, but this part in particular with the Phantom, the things that he says about these people who were trying to escape, so everyone's been basically turned to stone in here, and the stuff that he says in here is very dark, so I'll let you listen to it.
You've got to love humans and love. Common sense. Right out the window. What are you? What have you done to Solace? Solace? I haven't done a thing to her. Maybe Forger knows. Forger's here? Has been all year, while you slept in your bed. Poor Forger hasn't had a moment's peace. They're stone. I don't understand. Once you drain someone's color, what's left to drain? Our little island should be turned to stone, but some little weasel stopped it. Remember? Me? Ding ding ding! 50 points to the red team. You know, I've had a year to reflect. I feel bad about this one. I could have let them embrace.
So yeah, we've finally come face to face with the entity that's been in the castle this entire time, and it's just a horrible being. And it's also just revealed that Forger has been stuck in here alive the entire time.
Red, this is the Forger. castle's master crafter, and he created your sword. One day, Red, when you've grown big and strong, he'll make you an even bigger sword. One that you can use to protect the whole island. You know, Red, now that you're my knight, you'll need to protect the forger too. Do you think you can do it?
You can count on me, Mr. the Forger.
I do not fear. I do not fear you. I do not fear you.
So this is probably one of the most emotional bits of the game, and I really do wish that I put the Forger in it more, because I think he's not only a wonderful character, but this moment would have hit better. So this is the guy that basically made Red's wooden sword, and he's been stuck in here, basically being tormented by the Phantom for an entire year. And both the music and the voice acting at this particular bit is some of my favourites.
I do not fear you. I do not fear you.
Oh, hush now. The one you should fear approaches. He lurks in the shadows, waiting. Kill him, and I'll release you from this tomb.
Kill him. I know this presence.
Forger, what happened to you?
Master Red, you are a saint indeed.
Forger, what's going on?
Master Red, do you still wield the blade I made you?
I do?
Then use it.
And then of course you're forced to
Forger, stop!
fight the Forger.
I don't want to fight you!
Do not hold back, Master Red. Strike me down. I cannot control myself.
So yeah, this is I mean, to me, because I know all the characters inside now, it's still quite emotional for me. But I really do wish I kind of built this moment up a bit more. I also wish I was better at making boss fights. Or just combat in general.
Wait, stop, it's me! It's Red!
Red. Rah!
My key! Wait, come! Forger! Forger, come on, get up!
Master Red, your sword was my finest work. It was an honor serving Solus. Please, rescue her.
Where is she, Forger?
Phantom, it knows all the plan created it. I must rest now.
Solace, if I had been here, could I have stopped it? Talking to yourself, Red? Kinda weird. Shut up, Phantom! Why don't you come out here and fight me? Fight you? Okay. How about if you can catch me, I'll fight you. You're on.
So yeah, we're also starting to see that, you know, Red is getting taken over more and more by like the darkness. All this kind of anger and sadness is really kind of putting him down, and it's really starting to like physically affect him.
Come on, Red. Saving Solace must not be that important. Shut up and get back here! Uh-oh. You're starting to look just like me. I'm going to kill you, Phantom. That's it. And all that anger you've been suppressing out. We're almost there. Did you manage to keep up? Ah!
Yep, he did.
Enough games, Phantom. You know, for the hero, you play a villain really well. What did you do with Solace? Haven't you been listening? I didn't do anything. She's not here. Some hooded guy and his army of shades took her. Where did they take her? No clue. I wasn't part of his plan. I was born from the explosion, doomed to stay in this wretched castle. Till you freed me. Now I'm going to kill you and save her myself. What? You're just a phantom. I'm you, you idiot. Once you stepped into this castle, I took your form. Your memories, fears, anger, all of it. Every last ounce of resentment you had for those putrid town people. Oh, I feel it. You can hide it from everyone else, but me, I get it. If you want to save Solace, then help me. We can both go together. Oh, Red. Always the hero. I need your body. So, you need to die. I can't let you kill me. But I promise I will save Solace. Touching it. But, how do you expect to stop me? With the power of love. And by love, I mean stabbing you in the face with my sword. For Forger. That's more like it, Red. Show me what you've got, hero in red.
Okay, here we go, the final battle. You know, I know it's kind of cliche, and it is, but it's kind of a cliche that I really like. See, having the hero fight a dark version of themselves, I love it so much. So having Red's kind of main foe at the end be himself and have to basically resort to kind of understanding his own feelings, because that's kind of what it comes down to. Red doesn't really understand his anger, he doesn't understand the sadness that he's had to deal with this entire time, due to the fact that, you know, the town people were horrible to him. They blamed him for an attack that he had nothing to do with. They betrayed his trust, they betrayed, you know, the fact that he was helping the island. And, you know, for a kid, it's a lot to deal with.
Come on, Red. Did you really think it would be that easy? Say goodbye to your precious color. This is the end for you.
Fight on, little knight. More than just our island hangs in the balance.
Get up, Red. Come on. Please, Red. Don't give up now.
Come on, Red. Fight back.
I made a promise to Solace to protect this island.
Oh?
And I might not be the one who brings her home, but I'm gonna make sure she has a home to come back to! I did it. I saved the island. I just wish I could see your face. One last time. Thank you, Solace.
Red, where are you? Come on, kid. Red! Red. Come on, kid. Wake up, please.
Hurry, Finn. There he is.
Froggo! Frogger, is Red all right? No. Red!
Red!
Oh, that was some night. Oh, hey guys.
And so, Solaria was saved. The island rejoiced as the color returned and Red cleared his name. However, Red's story was far from over. After Red saved the island, he returned to New Province, a hero to the people. But something had changed. Red seemed unbothered by the townsfolk's sudden change of heart. While fighting the Phantom, he had learned Solus had been taken from the castle by a hooded figure surrounded by dark spirits. Red told me he couldn't stay on the island while she was still out there and had planned on leaving soon. It wasn't before long we heard rumors of a ship devoid of color around Stormfront Island in the Cursed Isles. I decided to call in a favor from an old friend to give him passage. But I had one last surprise for him.
I appreciate y'all being here, but you didn't need to see me off.
Well, Red, we've been thinking.
You ran across an entire island alone.
And I think you might have fell off every raised surface it has.
So, maybe what if we...
We're coming with you!
What? I don't know what to say. I've been so used to being on my own, I thought, thank you.
Oi! Quick playing cuddles and board. I don't have all day.
And that was Red in the Phantom Castle remake. And we're just going through the credits now. I really hope you enjoyed this. This was so much fun to go through again. Man, it brings up so much fond memories of just super late nights and doing so much, you know. We'll be moving on to the Cursed Isles next, which is the sequel to this. However, you may notice in the Cursed Isles that the models of the characters aren't as good, and that's because I actually made this in 2022 and I made the Cursed Isles in 2021. And I know what you're thinking, if the Cursed Isles is a sequel, why did it get made first? Well, again, this is actually a remake of the first one I made way back in 2020. I decided that I had grown so much as a creator in that amount of time that it just deserved more love, and I wanted to really just to remake it, because I mean, if you look at the old character models and you see these new ones, you'd be like, wow, okay, you've really come far. And of course, I love things like this. So this museum, basically, if you step on the panel, it will tell you about the characters that are behind it. So of course we've got Red and Phantom Red, you know, kind of polar opposites. You might have also seen as Red was kind of falling off the castle, the Phantom kind of latched onto him again. So maybe that'll pop back up in the Cursed Isles, who knows? Of course, we've got Finn, played by my brother. He's actually the voice actor for Finn. However, previously Finn was actually voiced by one of my good friends, Nem, who passed away last year. So I'm really glad we got... John was always kind of copying Nem's voice, or, you know, doing his own version, but it all stemmed from Nem's original performance. So I'm glad that that can kind of stay as that. Koi, again, Koi's a bit of a nightmare. I'm lucky with Paper Red and the Spirit Sync that we've kind of managed to dial in Koi's personality and the voice that I want. The only unfortunate thing now is that Paper Red isn't voice acted. It's kind of that Animal Crossing speak, so you won't actually hear him. We've got Aurelia, the Seer, played by my girlfriend. She's fantastic. Did a really great job. She's also Lyra in the Cursed Isles, and she does a fantastic job in that. The Cursed Isles actually won a voice award, so I'm really excited for you to check that out. Queen Solace, unfortunately not very present in this. She is the driving force of Red's entire story. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, when I was writing the story of both Phantom Castle and and Cursed Isles, she's always gone. You know, she doesn't show up that much, which is why I decided with the the Spirit's Inc. that she was going to be a main focal point and involved quite a lot. Then of course we have Froggo, one of my favourite characters, to be honest. He's a mix between like Solid Snake and Kakashi from Naruto, which I love. Then of course up here we've got some of the fun stuff. This key was designed by another person on Dreams, whose name I'm blanking on. I'm so sorry. Wait, maybe we can... Come on, just tell me the name. Nefrendo, that's it. Right, next we have Red's wooden sword. Red has always wielded a wooden sword from any iteration of the game. However, Canadian Jedi, who Forger's appearance was based on one of his original characters, he actually made me this because he's like really good at making weapons on Dreams, so he was asked him if he would make Red's sword, and he did, very thankfully. Over the other side, so I made a Dreams game every year. 2020 was the Phantom Castle, 2021 was Cursed Isles, 2022 was Phantom Castle Remake, 2023 was Paper Red and the Spirits Inc. Originally, 2023 was supposed to be based on these four people who are the Dauntless crew, and their story takes place like 17 years before Phantom Castle. No, 20 years before Phantom Castle. However, I just couldn't find the kind of passion I wanted to make their game, so it ended up kind of sitting on the back ropes. But I really do love their design and their foot placement. They're like leg over on each other and one leg out. That became a symbol in the Red universe as an everlasting bond. So if you do this with someone, you're bonding with them forever. They're your team, they're your crew, your friend for now until the end. And of course, and finally, the Paper Red and the Spirit Sync cast is here. Basically just showcasing what I started working on next. So we've got Koi, we've got Red, we've got Solace, and we've got Walden. This is currently the game that I'm making in Unreal Engine 5. My first official game. I'm so excited to share more details about it. I know I've been talking a lot the past few weeks about, you know, showing off stuff. It's just, it takes so much time. It's no longer... If it was just me working on it and I was as skilled in all the softwares as I was in Dreams, I would have a lot more done, but obviously we have a lot more people working on it, and they're working on it for free, at least most of them are, which means, you know, they're not under any time constraints or anything like that, so that's why things take a bit more time now, because I can't just like stay up for 4 nights. Not that I really should anyway, so that's probably good, but yeah, this is my current thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. We'll be coming back. I'll probably start maybe Cursed Isles next week and do a full week run, mainly because it's a longer game and I don't want to break it up over the weekend. So I'll probably do like a Monday to Friday thing, because this was like an hour and a half, I think. Cursed Isles is like 3 hours, depending on whether or not you do everything. But again, it is an older game, so the models aren't going to look as good, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And yeah, thank you so much everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you do want to play any of my projects so far, and you have a PlayStation, if you've got PlayStation Plus Extra, Dreams is actually free on that. You can come on, you can play all this, you can listen to all the wee circles, do everything. And yeah, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.